Today I'm just going to discuss pretty much the thief phone mission that I'm doing. So, like I was going to say, I was going to wake up early today and talk about it a whole lot. I'm actually quite late today. My front is that I've been sitting in the car with the cat, and that's not a good front. So, hopefully my family sleeps it. Let's say, yeah, this is so awkward. I hate it. How does people do this? I don't know. That's me. It's just me too. And my hair. My hair is moving as well. So, Thief is done by a game studio called Looking Through the. Sorry. Thief is done by a game studio called. I got it yesterday. Thief is done by a game studio called Looking Close. Yes, something like that. And it's actually quite a good game. I've played like only one and listened to people play through the other three and the cutscenes, and it's actually quite a good game. The premise of it is about a thief who was trained by a faction, called the Keepers. And he didn't like the Keepers' way, so he left. And then I hear sounds, and then I hate those sounds. It makes it spooky. I don't know why. Anyway, that's weird. And then he decided to leave when he was 20 because it's all strict rules and he doesn't want to grow up doing rules. So he took all those talents that he learned and he ran off. He ran off and decided to pinch from the poor. Sorry, no, that's wrong. He decided to pinch from the rich and not give to the poor because he's also poor and has to pay his rent, so he wants that money. He's got a best friend called Basso who I'm using. Let's just say he's still alive because it's been ages. He would be 30 by the time of like end of the Metal Age and beginning of Thief 4, just about 30 or somewhere around 40. I don't know. I'm giving him 30 because I like him, because he's a good character, because he's very funny and I like him a lot. My one is going to be replacing Thief 4 because, let's be honest, Thief 4 wasn't that good at all. Its story was everywhere. I hated that it was all about Eren. It's like they're trying to shift the focus on Eren. I mean, they're trying to do a movie or another game just on Eren, and I was like, no, just give me Garrett. I wanna play with Garrett. Thank you. I wanna have his mechanical eye back rather than a magical one. I don't know. I just didn't like Thief 4. So I'm doing my own and replacing Thief 4. Instead of a Baron, we're gonna have a Baroness. And she's gonna be badass, if you know what I mean. I've never used that word. Did I use it right? She's pretty much like, oh, everything has to be under my control. That's what her personality is so far. I'm just building on it. And she's gonna be like, oh, these factions, the Keepers, the Pagans, are pretty much like magicians or witches, whichever one you want to think of them of. Or these Hammerites, which are pretty much like, oh, we worship the Builder. If you want to know about Thief, go look up a lore video. I'm not here to tell you about the lore. That's gonna take like another 5 minutes of my already recording time. But, oh no, what's happening here? My computer's about to die. Hold on. There we go. Never mind, now it's gonna overheat. So the premise is like she was to control everything. She's a control freak. she disbanded the faction. She said, okay, you can't practice what you're doing anymore. So the keepers were already disbanded, but she's destroyed the pagans by hunting them all down and killing them, like you would with witches. And she's destroyed the Hammerites, saying, yeah, no, we're not doing this anymore. We've seen what this has done in the past, and we're just gonna wipe everything from the history books. Like, literally. She doesn't have any books from the past. She's destroyed as many as she can possibly find, and she keeps the city under strict lockdown, so thieves, as you'd imagine, don't have much luck anymore, so they've all either been killed or sent to jail, which is actually fun and exciting. But while this has all been happening, if we look towards the end of the third game, Garrett actually found an apprentice called Aaron, and they've actually gone on a trip for a few years. That's why the city went to ruins, because Garrett wasn't there to stop anything, because everybody else is dumb. So they went on a holiday and trained. Erin decided that she didn't like being with Garrett, so she left him to be an assassin, hitman, thief person who does things rough and doesn't listen to anybody. So she's off doing business for the rich, while Garrett's still stealing from the rich. And we actually start him off in a small coastal town called Seaside. All these names are going to be quite original, because the city is called The City. And I can't change it, it's literally just called The City. Yep, that's fine. There is like one name that I did alter, which was Cedar Falls, which is a forest outside the city. I don't know if that's names in the original fandom. I don't know where I got it from. I may have gotten it from there, I'm just using it, but it's currently just the forest where the pagans' hideout is, because they worship the trickster. It's like, go watch a lore video if you want to know more about Thief. Go watch one if you want to go catch up, because the Thief has magic in it. It's not like, oh, Thief doesn't have magic in it. It actually has magic in it. Don't be one of those people who's like, oh, well, I don't like this game because there's no magic. No, Thief has magic. It's just like Garrett doesn't use magic. So that's fun. But Garrett's been away for like a few years, or I don't know. I was going to say 5 because he's 35 now. I don't want to make him too old. I want to kind of keep him immortal like all the other game characters. Or I could just not talk about his age at all. That would be fun. I don't actually mention it. Yeah, I don't mention it. I just say he's been gone for a really long time. I'm as bad as all the creators. Well, I was 20 when he started, so he's done quite a lot already. Now, that's the basis of the story, so that's like the background to cover it all up. You got the Keepers destroyed, you got the Pagans destroyed, you got the Hammerites destroyed, and of course you have the Metal people already destroyed from the Metal Age, so Garrett's gonna come back to a city after he finishes stealing stuff from a little town, the seaside town. He's gonna come back through towards the city. It takes about a week because it's quite far down the coast and he has to ride a horse. Yes, he can ride now. Yes, that's important. He has to know how to ride. So that's gonna be it. And he pretty much takes the horse for a week down to the city because he's going home, he's returning with his loot, and it's been a while and he wants to sleep in his bed again. He lives in a clock tower. There is a bed in a clock tower. That's it. The name of the thief mission I'm doing is going to be Clockworks. The clock's important. It's literally important for something because now it's the oldest building in the city because most of the places have been redone and yada yada yada. So, I shouldn't say yada yada yada. So, it's been all redone, which is nice. But like, she's destroyed most of the history of the Baroness, I mean, so poor Garrett has to find some history. Won't be that interesting. He has a run-in with her royal guard. She has a split off. There's like the normal guards, the base guards, which are the dummies, which are going to be everything like the guards in the game, or I'm trying to make them like that. And then she's got her personal squad, which rides on horses. See, I told you the horses were going to be important. I just keep saying, then you got like, penguins, I forgot what I was going to say. It's getting close to where I was going to leave now. I might come back maybe in the afternoon, I don't know. I don't really have anything on today. Except university junk. I have university stuff everywhere. I'm literally dying so much because I have to leave the uni that I love and go traveling with my family. I want to stay there, but there's no way I'm gonna let my mother pay my food bills, my phone bills. It's like, I don't want to let you do that. I'd rather work. I don't want your money. I'm sorry. I don't want your money. Anyway, that's my life. I hope your life's doing better than mine. That's fun. I'm riding the reality right now, so I'm gonna do junk. If you can hear that, that's my sound of my laptop overheating. Which means I have to stop recording and eat some marshmallows in a bit. Bye. Thanks for, no. I'm gonna say that already. Thanks for, listening to me rant for just over 10 minutes. That was epic. Thank you so much. I'll probably come back and rant a bit more. I do really want to just talk about this because it makes me a lot more calm in the Vrchat, which is nice. I like talking about this, and it's nice, very nice. I'm going to talk so much about Thief, you're going to get sick of it. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I'm so happy you did. If you ever watch my cringe videos, it would be nice, you know, just watch them and see how much I cringe. Hopefully this time I do sound more like a female voice. I'm a little bit worried about that because I do have quite a deep voice. I can go higher, but you know, the asthma, it hates me if I go higher.